to Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz, along with Michelle Grinnell. Happy to be with you again this week to talk about things all pure Michigan. And here we are. Summer is now underway, and we get to enjoy some pretty cool things all around the state. Michelle, where will we go to first?
We are going to St. Ignace. And Dave, you know, a couple years ago when we had that Pure Michigan Mustang, I spent the summer going to car shows across the state.
Oh, yes.
And the St. Ignace Car Show was one of my favorites that I stopped at.
Not surprised.
It's an awesome show. It's a beautiful location, and they are celebrating their 39th annual Car Show Weekend coming up this Thursday through Saturday. And we have Ed Reevy, who is the show director and founder, with us today. So welcome to the show, Ed.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So this has been going on for 39 years.
Yes, I've been to each and every one, I want you to know.
Do you get a badge for that?
No. They stamp stupid on my forehead.
It's a badge of courage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, you know, talk about what makes the St. Ignace Car Show Weekend a little bit different from some of the others around the state.
You know, you guys travel around, you see every town that's got a zip code has a car show.
Yeah.
They are everywhere, every night of the week, including Sundays, and you can park your little self in a drive-in parking lot and not have to drive 600 miles round trip like they do to come here.
Well, you know, to your point, Ed, on the way home from my Lansing office, quite often I see this car show on this little burger joint. I can't even tell you which evenings, but it's there like every week in the summertime. And it kind of surprises me that these folks get together so often to kind of show off their cars. But it's a cool thing, and it's part of our Michigan culture. Yeah,
it sure is. It's part of our life.
Yeah.
For most of us, anyway.
Well, so you've been doing this there in St. Ignace for a long time.
Every one.
When you started, how many cars did you have?
130.
130. Well, it's
that's still pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of shows today aren't bringing that kind of number.
No. So today, how many cars do you typically get for the big St. Ignace Car Show Weekend?
We're economy driven, like everybody. Depends on the weather, the economy around the state, especially out of state. We're not too concerned with that because those guys will travel regardless. But the Michigan people that are car guys and girls, they've been hit pretty hard. So they want to keep their cars, they want to keep them coming. So we're still doing okay in spite of the competition on the internet and everything else. But we keep trying to throw a good program to them, and they seem to like it. So we're not going to mess around with it.
Well, you know, when it comes to these car shows, I'm not really... I really don't care about how many are showing up, as long as they're your quality cars and they're unique and different. Your show really does showcase a lot of different types of cars, right?
Yes. Yeah, just about everything imaginable through the course of the years has been here. If they go take a checklist, and we had a Rolls Royce, we had a hot rod, we had a T-bucket, and on and on and on. And they all park next to each other, and they like each other. Because there's a real animosity sometimes between the street rodder and the restorer.
Oh yeah.
And but my claim to that is the street rodders saved a lot of these cars. They pulled them out of the woods, pulled them out of ditches, and redid them. Where the restorers would say, I don't think so. But they don't want to spend that kind of money to refurbish these cars. So it's working out pretty good. But yeah, you're right. The 39th annual, I never thought we'd be looking at those numbers. And we're doing the big 40s next year, Dave.
Oh, yeah, sure. And
we're going to really start promoting that as soon as this one's over with, and that's going to be my swan song.
Oh, really? Then it'll be time to wrap it up, huh?
Time to go.
Yeah, well, I understand that. There'll be somebody who will follow in your footprints, I'm sure.
I hope so, but I'll be the big numbers are there. I'll be 75, and the car show will be 40. And I think it's time to let somebody else do stuff.
Yeah, there does come a time. Well, so for this 39th show, it's going to be another big one. Now, you have the place where the cars all like park and people can see them with the hoods up and all that. Where is that and when is that?
Well, that's right downtown St. Ignace. We consume the whole Main Street, and that's all day on Saturday the 28th. And their cars are parked. The people can walk around, take pictures, and look at them. And then they start cruising again, and that's what people really like to see because they can hear these cars, they can hear the glass packs, and they can. It's a magic time, you know. It really is.
Are you doing the parade again this year?
On Friday night, the down memory lane parade, yes.
That was so much fun to take the car through that parade. And I do think that's part of the great thing about this event. People were so friendly. People were just walking up and down the street, talking to one another, talking about their cars, talking about where they came from. It really was a great event that brought together a lot of different people.
Yes, that's people just love coming. And you can't beat St. Ignace for just sheer beauty.
That's true.
I mean, it's a beautiful little town.
It is really beautiful. So when you park all those cars,
silly because I live here, but I am silly, and it is beautiful.
Yeah. Well, when you park all those cars along the waterfront there, you get to see all the beauty of nature, and you see all those cool cars. And
you can't do that anywhere else in Michigan or any place else anywhere.
Yeah. Well, Ed, I actually ended up in your parade one year by accident.
Did you?
Yeah, I ended up just waving at everybody in my old Chrysler van. It was
all right.
It was different, but it was fun. So the parade is when? When is the parade?
The parade is on Friday night, 27th.
And then the cruise night, is that Thursday?
Weekend preceding that.
Oh, okay, I see. So you actually have all the various
things. We have three deals going here.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's going to be a good time to be had by all, especially if you get into antiques and customs and celebrity autos and just the whole thing. They're all there. It's a huge deal. The big weekend's coming up this coming weekend. You'll not want to miss it. The 26th through the 28th starts on that Thursday. And you'll have a great time. So for more information, you can go to this website nostalgia-prod.com. And for information about the area, you can go to stignace.com as well. So again, for the event itself, nostalgia-prod.com. I want to thank Ed Reavy, show director, founder of the St. Ignace Car Show, for joining us today, and you will want to head over there. It's going to be a great deal of fun. Speaking of fun, for music enthusiasts, there's a big deal coming to Detroit soon. We'll tell you more about that next on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at michigan.org.